All right, today was emotions on high. Emotions were running wild today. It was a roller coaster, and I think I was just an absolute wreck today. So I'm going to show you what I traded, show you where I'm at, and show you the craziness I went through and how I almost just completely screwed everything. I could have been in a real bad position today, and I really lucked out. And it was a heart beater today. Hands are sweating. Too much emotions going on. So yeah, let's break down today. Show you what I got into. First off, let's see. Okay, majority of my trades today were on OBSV. This crazy SOB right here. Up and down, and YTEN. This is at the very end of the day, and I'll recap my trades here in a second once we go through some of my stats. And I did have a few trades on some other things. POLA was another one. So let's dive into it here. Take a look at everything. Okay, here we are. I'm staring at the intraday balance here. And today, man, I don't know, this week I feel like the market's just been kind of stale. I shouldn't say stale, but just not the momentum I guess I've been looking for. It's been a lot of roller coaster of ups and downs and not a lot of clean trading. A lot of choppiness, and so somehow I managed to get through it this week. And I'm just hoping things turn around, or at least I improve a bit, maybe both. And yeah, today or this week was just a struggle, but today I am up 236 right now. So we're just scrolling through that. Up 236 today, and look at this. This is, this doesn't even account for the absolute craziness that I was actually holding at one point. So as you can see, this is kind of my gains and losses throughout the day, my running balance, and I made way too many trades today. So I'll look at here. This is my like detailed breakdown, and today I made 185 trades. Way too much. I overstayed my welcome. I should have ended the day way earlier. Just wasn't feeling it. I was really hoping for some breakouts and never really got what I wanted. So I overstayed my welcome, traded way too much. Here's my accuracy. I was actually, my winning trades, I only had that 45%, which is not good. It's really not good. I, try to shoot for like 75 or above on my accuracy, meaning how many times I'm right in a trade. And I was actually only right 45% of the time. Luckily enough, my winning trades averaged $15, while my losing trades, well, I had more. I had 101 losing trades. They were only $10 a piece. So I did manage risk, I guess, but nothing was just going the way I wanted it to on my trades. So it was just a lot of frustration, and my emotions got into it after trading and not getting anywhere and spinning my wheels. So as you can see right here, I had a huge drawdown, went all the way down to negative 343. And I'm really impressed in the sense that if you go back and look at my previous videos, I did set a rule kind of for the beginning of the year. It was really set for like the first week, possibly the month, but it's been a good rule. Is if I get below $300, I'm going to give myself one chance to be green on my next trade, and that'll give me permission to keep trading. But if I go red after already being down past negative 300, then I need to cut myself off. And I don't think I've broken that rule yet. And maybe because I've been more conscious about it, I've managed to kind of stay in the game. I don't know. It seems like it's been a good rule. Let me know in the comments if you have implemented a rule this month, this week, that's really helped you out. Sometimes, implementing these temporary rules, whatever they are, sometimes they can really help out if you know your own personality and know what you've been doing bad in the past. So anyways, yeah, look at this curve. I mean, all the way deep down in the hole and then walked out of it. Now, here's the deal. I just spun my wheels on OBSV? Yeah. Look at this thing. This, when it moved, it would move hard and fast. So you can see how sharp these candlesticks are. When this would look good, it looked like it would rip and then it would just reverse. And so when you thought you were going to hop into a breakout, it just faked you out. And I don't know how many times I got into a trade and just had to dump it because it was the wrong timing. And this stock in particular, I felt like it was just so choppy. So I started trading a whole lot more in here. And I was really thinking, we've hit this resistance point in this general area so many times. Look at this. It went down, went up, and then right in here around 418, 420, it hit this resistance area. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 and broke it for a second, but it hit it so many different times. My thought was that, like, this thing it's building up like this energy in a sense. And if it breaks this resistance area, I feel like it's gonna just take off. It's really gonna rip. And look at it. It ripped for a split second and just completely trapped everybody. And if you got caught in that, I'm sorry. I almost did. That was tough there to see that all that potential energy just faded out and it flipped. And I kept thinking that the rest of the day, if it keeps building up like that, but it just hit so many resistance points and would drop back down. So with this one in particular, look at this. Jeez, right here, 425, 429. So it was like those fake outs. It was like it would want to go, but I don't know, too many shorts or what was going on there. But I felt like you really had to buy the dips on this thing. And that was the opposite of what I was doing, because that's not necessarily my strategy. I usually, buy high and sell higher. But with this stock in particular, it just wasn't giving me those opportunities. I felt like I would just get caught trying to buy it into a breakout. So I was better off doing if I was buying dips, but I wasn't doing that. And I realized I don't want to change my strategy. I don't know. So I traded it a ton. Really got me nowhere. And yeah, towards the end of the day, I was sitting down 300, right? And then YTEN pops up. So let's take a look at YTEN. Now this one got me interested, but because of what happened with OBSV, I felt a little hesitant, but I did see it spiking, so I was thinking I need to get into this thing. I think I made a few trades on it. Let's see. Yeah, quite a few. First one was at 1204. Yeah, let's see. Probably right in here. 12. What was that? What was the time on that? 15:35. Yeah, right in here. And I bought in there. Let's see. Where did I sell? Oh, excuse me, that was a canceled order. That never went through. So my first actual purchase on YTEN was 1330. So I waited way too long. I saw this thing. I was hesitant right here because I was thinking, it's hit these two candles, these highs of 1240. And I was like, ugh, I don't know if can break that. It did, and I decided to get in way later. And look at this. So I got in at 13:30. At what time was that? 15:41. Okay. Yeah, right in here, like right in the high. Stupid, of course. Actually, it wasn't the high, but yeah, right in here. See if I can expand that for you guys. Yeah, right in here. Okay. And I went in and got 600 shares. And I hit it twice because I was ready for this thing to rip, and I was just emotional, I guess, at the time. And I hit 600 twice. So I got filled twice. So I'm sitting with 1,200 shares of this thing. Oh man, which was way too much. It was like a $16,000 order, and I had no business getting that big into the position. Okay, so here I am, massive position, and I'm in it, nervous. I'm thinking, oh, gotta get rid of this thing on the next second I cross my like 1340. I think my average was like, yeah, 1342 actually. And man, look at this. It went up a little bit, reversed, and then started dropping. And here I am holding this position. At this point, at the low of this candle right here, I'm holding this massive position. And down here at 1257, man, I was down like $1,000 or $1,200 on top of my $300 loss that was confirmed. So I'm holding a $1,200 loser in one trade, and I'm thinking to myself, is this it? Is this my red day that I blow myself out of the water and completely ruin this week and dip into last week's profits? Like, this could be the idiot move. And honestly, I lucked out, and it reversed, and I saw that this candle, this nice big green candle, I'm like, it's risky, but I'm holding because it's going in the right direction. And it had an incredible recovery. You know, in retrospect, I really think this thing, I don't know, I felt like it should have kept fading in reality. Like, I felt like it should have just kept dropping from here. That was a horrible turn. Somehow it reversed, and I lucked out, and I got in there. And I did, I could have sold right there, but I decided, let me just hold. It might retest the high here, and we could push this a little bit higher. And I'm getting greedy. I'm honestly definitely getting greedy here. But as soon as it got into that area, I go, I'm getting rid of this. And let's see, I sold at 1378. Right in here. As soon as I saw it just barely go past that retest that high, I decided dump it. And I sold it, and I think it was like must have been like a $400 or $500 winner, which is huge. But I should have been holding that big of a share size to begin with anyways. So very risky trade. It worked out for me, and I did hold into that spot and sell. So I lucked out on the timing. It was worked out in my favor. Now, if I would have had to sell at that low here, right down in here, which I was honestly about ready to do, man, I'd be down $1,500 today. Just today. So let's look at what that would have done for me here on my calendar. Today's the 15th, $1,500. So that easily would have wiped out all the gains from this week and would have dipped into a lot of last week as well. So Lucky Friday, I'm gonna chum it up to that. I don't know. Very emotional trading today, and I think I need to leave for today. I should have walked away earlier. I feel like I need to come up with a new rule for next week, going into the next 2 weeks maybe, and that is to really do my trading earlier in the day, do what I can, and then walk away, because I've been spending too much time, too many trades, trying to keep building off of that. I need to take my early profits from the day and walk away, because I feel like every day this week if I try to extend it once I'm up at my highest, I just work into a hole, and then I try to gotta dig out of that. It's just wasted time, and I end up getting back to where I was before. So yeah, here we are. This isn't the relation to, look at this. Doesn't make me feel that great right now, because this is the trading vlog journey thus far, and I'm still down 1164. Okay, so I'm still in the hole. Now, this has been my best green streak ever, 10 days of solid green. I've never had a better green streak than this before. What's sad is that there's so small winners that I still haven't been able to dig out of the hole from it. So while it's great progress here on the green side, they're just not big enough once again. So that's what I'm dealing with here. Great first 2 weeks of the month. I really like the colors I see here. 10 solid trades, zero red days. That's awesome. But that's not a lot of progress, to be honest. So if you look at here's my actual size of my red and green days. And the last 10 days, look at the sizing on that. That's nothing in compared to, my big red days here. So yeah, that is where I'm sitting today. I do need to make some updates here. I think I'm missing some info, but yeah, 236 today, and I lucked out, honestly, and that's really where I stand. So I'm gonna go into the next week with a lot of caution, and I'm gonna try to do the best that I can to trade the market that's going on. If it's hot, pedal to the metal. If it's this slow choppiness, just be patient, take only the good trades, walk away when I'm up, and just be happy with that. So anyways, that's where I'm gonna leave it today. Please let me know how you guys did today on your trading journey. If you were green today, awesome. If you were red, let me know by how much. Very interested from hearing from you guys. And let me know if you traded these two stocks today. YTEN towards the end of the day, that big ripper, and OBSV. And let me know if you think this thing was choppy too, if you traded this a whole bunch. Because I made a whole lot of trades on it, and I got nowhere with it. It was just up and down. And I was expecting a nice big breakout, and we just didn't get it. I guess it got too crowded, so who knows. Anyways, that's it for today. We'll see you guys on Monday next week. Actually, it's Martin Luther King Day, so market should be closed on Monday. So see you on Tuesday, and take care and have a good weekend.